Welcome back to the Schemin' and Dreamin' pod. As promised, we are going to continue talking about the Tom Brady roast.
It's going to be a week break between episodes.
Yeah,
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Oh, you never watched Dragon Ball Z?
It's a cliffhanger.
Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z. But
the Tom Brady roast. What do the white boys think about it?
Did
they think Julian Edelman was funny?
No.
Drew Blasco is back.
But I think Nikki Glazer, I've never seen her before.
She's funny.
She was probably the best, and Tony was probably second. But the one thing that went super viral, Jeff Ross was doing it. He made a joke about Robert Kraft at massage tables.
Yeah.
And Tom Brady walked up and said, "Don't ever say that shit again," while he was performing.
Yeah. I think that was maybe half a joke.
People think that he was serious because...
he was Robert Kraft's guy.
Yeah, somebody said before, one of the comedians. It wasn't Jeff Ross. But he said
Jeff
that,
Ross also, he's a pedophile too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he...
I'm surprised they still let him do these things.
It's, it's a trademark at this point. It's like putting Comedy Central in the bottom.
Yeah.
But
he's not that funny either.
No.
I never
His stand-up's not good either.
No, his stand-up's terrible. He's like, well, he's a good roast master. I'm like, is he?
So he's like kind of funny once a year.
Once a year.
Once
I'm
every
like, even
3.
then, I'm like, you're never the best guy on there.
Nope.
Yeah.
But somebody said that they said not to make jokes about Robert Kraft before production started.
Mm-hmm.
And he still did, and then he got... And I think that Tom Brady was genuinely pissed.
No, I don't think, from my understanding, because I've not watched...
Tom Brady was kind of funny, though. He made a 9/11 joke.
Did he?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Something about the Jets.
Oh, how they suck and always will suck.
Yeah.
They're a poverty franchise.
The Rangers and the Knicks so far in the playoffs this year have more wins than the Jets do as a team in their franchise.
Yep. No, that's not true.
Yeah, the Jets have only won 12 playoff games in their franchise history. And the Rangers and Knicks combined this year have won 13.
They won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So was that before World?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
They went to 2 back-to-back AFC Conference games.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was only 2 games.
Under Rex Ryan. Okay, yep. All right, yeah, you're right. Probably.
Yeah. But the Super Bowl was less games, too, when they won it. Because it was like the 3rd Super Bowl ever.
Yeah, so it was probably just 3 games. They had a divisional round before, like, wild card.
Semis and championship.
And then they expand wild card to get more money, which is good.
Yeah. I saw that the NFL was thinking about doing a memorial.
It works.
Or doing a holiday after the Super Bowl. They were trying to move a week to, like, shift it around for President's Day.
They should.
Yeah, that's what...
Because people should not be able to go to work.
No, every single person's drinking and watching the Super Bowl.
Yes. And I had to limit my drinking and watching the Super Bowl this year, and I was not happy about it.
Did you have to
Even
work
though I
early
did
or
not
something?
root for any of the teams. What?
Did you have to work super early? I hated this
Yeah,
Super
I had to get
Bowl.
up at 5 a.m.
I hated this Super Bowl.
I just can't believe they blew it. I just can't believe the Niners just blew it.
Oh, I knew for every... I knew there was no chance they were ever going to win that Super Bowl.
I thought they were the better team the entire year. I just, like... I don't know what all of a sudden, like, facing Kansas City in the playoffs and teams just shut down. They get so scared and in their own way. I guess a lot of that.
And Brock Purdy's not good.
He's all right. He's a child. He's a good-looking boy.
Yeah, but he can't throw the football
He's
far.
a ripe boy. So ripe.
He's a farmer.
Oh, yeah. He's good.
Did you know since he was Mr. Irrelevant, he said he had plans to just be a farmer.
Yeah, he's a good-looking carrot. Pick out of the
You
ground.
think? He looks like a kid, man.
He's a good ripe boy.
I really don't like you
experience.
calling boys ripe, to be honest.
I know what I'm doing.
Getting some Drake out of you.
He's just good and ripe, and with the with the right set of leadership, you could really get this kid popping.
It seems like Kyle Shanahan's already doing that.
You should hire me as offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach. I just do that. I just creep out Brock Purdy.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah. think I'd do that. Get in his head.
I wonder who's. I don't even know who their other quarterback is.
I heard he got rid of Trey. Sam Darnold was
It
backing
is Sam
up.
Darnold.
The Darnold.
It is Sam Darnold.
Best Reddit subreddit. The Darnold.
There's a Sam Darnold Reddit.
It's the Darnold. Like, it's a play off the Donald subreddit. And every post is in all caps. And they're always like, loser Brock Purdy can't finish the game, but the Darnold can. Yeah, look it up. He's in Minnesota now.
Yeah, somebody put up the new look offense with J.J. McCarthy, Aaron Jones, Hawkinson, Jared Ness. This was like 8 minutes ago. This is the first post in a while. And it said Scheffner is spreading fake news.
Yeah. Look up top posts for the Darnold. I know they were big against Baker Mayfield for a while.
Oh, this is it. Yeah.
Bustin' Baker Mayfield or something they called him. They like the Donald Trump, like, because he gives those...
It is in all caps every time.
Yeah, they Donald Trump does the, Sleepy Joe Biden.
Johnny Manziel believes Sam Darnold could be a problem for J.J. McCarthy. This guy said, Patriot and very successful NFL quarterback Johnny Manziel speaks out against McCarthy in support of Sam.
Yep. Yeah.
I saw somebody tweet they were going Johnny Manziel mode today, blowing all their money and then trying to kill themselves.
And then also somehow play quarterback for the Cleveland Browns in your downright spiral.
I saw, do you know who Dan Orlovsky is?
Mm-hmm.
He was reading an NFL, like his old NFL playbook for like a Twitter video, like going through it for the Texans. Someone goes, quote it, and they're like, yeah, I can see why Manziel could have opened that up and said, fuck this.
I mean, he just never had the commitment either.
No, he was good.
He was all right. He was really good in college, but
great
yeah.
college. Horrible.
Tim Tebow was good in college. It just doesn't translate to the
NFL. He threw
NFL.
so funny, though. He threw like how I threw a baseball.
Yeah. Well, that's why he didn't last.
Yeah, because he
just
can't
had
throw.
No mechanics.
No, you could learn mechanics. Josh had bad mechanics.
Josh learned mechanics. He threw like an idiot during college.
Yeah.
See the thing where
he couldn't throw from B to U.
He just like and his entire like left leg and like body just throws up too.
Yeah.
And then you see him, he's just stationary. You can just throw like a 97-yard rope.
If he tried to throw from me to you, he would probably hit Emily.
Yes.
In college. And stiff arm somebody.
And stiff arm someone. And then somehow just hurtle over the table.
He'd
hurtle over both of us, hit Emily. Yeah.
The one run I saw him have in Wyoming, I was like, how is this guy even alive? He like flipped over a guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like land on his back. I was like, Jesus.
Well, everyone calls him like a creature. They're like, he's just a different... They're like, he's sick in the head. Like,
yeah,
he loves
they say
it.
he likes getting hit.
Oh, yeah.
He gets fired up.
Opening game 2022 against the Rams, and Aaron Darnold's
you can see him laughing.
and he's like smiling, like has his arm out, like he just
terrifying.
wants it. Yeah.
That's a terrifying person.
Get the team built around him and let the fucking guy go. He's got the talent.
Yeah, he's
probably one of the most talented, versatile quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah, he's like Martin Elway.
Yeah, the only thing is he doesn't have the rings. And once he gets the rings, then he's in the conversation. Until then, everyone's going to shit on him.
Keon looks good.
I do like Keon Coleman. He's a charming man.
He's a very charming
guy.
He's
a charming young
I just showed my girlfriend the video of him talking about his Macy's coat.
Macy's? What do you mean?
He's like they got from $79.99.
$79.99. You got to shop a season or two early. That's where you get the deals.
Yep.
I'm going to have one of those cookies. Can I have one of those cookies? Those cookies look good. He has the Wegmans cookies.
Yeah, he's walking out with the fucking whole bit of them.
Yeah. I just like, the video where he first walks on the field and he touches the grass. It's like, touchdown.
Yeah, he's caught 3 touchdowns.
We did.
Charismatic.
We had, I don't remember, a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, maybe 3 months ago, whenever Stephon Diggs got traded. I had a rant about Diggs and his negative attitude.
It's like a month ago.
Opposite. This is the opposite. You need positive attitude around Josh Allen because I think he feeds off that.
He does.
He's
definitely a vibes guy.
I think he was fucking miserable the first half of this year. He looked miserable.
Well, yeah, he got screamed at by Diggs.
Yep.
Their offensive coordinator.
You can't do anything on offense.
Yeah.
You switch coordinators and then you start to do things on offense, and like the team actually does very good.
Yeah.
I never thought it was like a McDermott problem.
I don't ever. Yeah, I think he's a really good coach.
A great coach.
Me too.
I also don't want to.
Your brother thought he was going to lost the locker room when that article came out, which was the crazy.
I thought he might have too, but then like they kind of bounced back after the Kansas City game. Like, yeah.
That was a must-win for him, though.
Yes. I thought you were waving at us.
I'm sweating so much, dude.
I'm cool as a cucumber.
I don't know how.
In a fucking.
Dude, you're in a dress shirt, tie, and pants. I'm in joggers and a light sweatshirt.
I'm cool
She's
as a
in-
cucumber.
Are those joggers?
Leggings.
Leggings.
It's hot, man.
It's so hot.
Um,
And it's like 50 degrees outside. It's not like
Is it?
it's not like we're in 75-degree heat.
maybe these twisted teas are keeping me cooled down.
You think
pop
these
it
have too
open.
much sugar for you? Or what?
There's a lot of sugar in them.
It's so much sugar, man.
Yeah, I don't eat sweets some of these days.
I'm a big sweets guy.
I've been getting back into ice cream.
I
I've
have a
started
problem
my
with
ice cream
sweets.
binge, and I just, oh my god, I love them. I love ice cream so much.
My problem is I can't
I love ice cream.
have any sweets throughout the day because the first time I have a sweet, I'm gonna need like 40 of them.
Yeah.
Like once the seal's broken, I'm just looking for all the cookies and brownies.
Yeah,
and shit.
you're
It's
talking to
fucking
a
bad.
former morbidly obese man.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Me. I was. Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're talking to an ex-addict here. I understand the struggle, brother.
It's horrible. It's a horrible thing.
It's bad. It is an addiction.
Because once the door's open,
Once the floodgates are open,
yeah, it gets ugly.
can't stop it. But no, yeah, Josh Allen.
You know he eats like 60 wings at Barbell
Yeah,
in one sitting.
I heard that. He
gets
eats
the-
a lot. He's a big guy.
He's huge.
He's massive.
My little brother met him at BW's. So
Did
he's
he?
the biggest human being he's ever seen in real life.
Really?
Yeah. I met Spencer
Did he
Brown.
meet him? Did he like
Yeah,
talk
he
to
got
him?
his signature.
I don't want to disturb him if I ever saw him.
Well, he said he waited till he was done eating. There were like only people in there, and he was like, "I'm never gonna be able to do this."
See
again."
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just was like, "Hey, do you mind if you're not?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, dude, of course." And he like,
He's a
said,
nice guy. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Which is win a ring within the next 2 years, sign him again, win another 1 or 2, keep him Mr. Buffalo.
Yep.
We love him. He's the best thing ever.
Yeah, we thought
He
the
has
same
never
thing about
been
OJ.
the problem with this Bills team. Never been the
Thought
problem.
the same thing about OJ.
About who?
OJ.
OJ? Well, he loved him.
Yeah, he
The
was in all the
problem
Naked
is,
Guns.
well, you know what the problem is he went Hollywood, and then he killed his wife and a waiter.
Almost chopped her head off.
Was the cap? Yes, that's after he retired from the Bills, though. So he went Hollywood, and then
Yeah.
you almost kill. I mean, you kill your wife and a waiter.
Yeah.
That's just what you do in Hollywood. That's what happens when you're an actor. You have to kill if you're a good actor. I feel like you've killed one person.
You think Leonardo
I feel like he
DiCaprio-
strangled a prostitute to death at least once or twice.
What's your favorite movie by him? Like with him in it?
DiCaprio?
Yeah.
The Departed.
The Departed's so good.
Probably The Departed.
He was great in that movie.
I'm not a big DiCaprio guy
I liked him in
because he annoys me sometimes. Because I could tell how hard he's acting, and people are like, "Well," and I'm like, it just takes me out of it.
The Wolf of Wall Street though. He's so good in that too.
That's
You think he overacted?
that. The Revenant. I thought he
The
was
Revenant he overacted.
just so much. I'm like, it just takes me out. Even some of his early stuff, the Gilbert Grape thing,
That movie's hilarious.
where he plays the retard.
The fat mom kills me. in
Oh
that
yeah, the
movie,
fat
too.
mom. I love Johnny Depp. I'm a big Johnny Depp guy.
I like Johnny Depp too.
Yeah.
No Shutter Island.
Shutter Island's a great
Shutter
movie.
Island's great.
That's a great movie.
Yes.
I watched that in high school, and I went to school the next day, and I told everyone, I was like, you guys gotta watch this. It
You gotta
blew
watch
my
Shutter
mind.
Island, yeah.
It's like it just blew my mind.
Did anyone in high school be like, I gotta watch?
I got one person to watch it.
Yeah, no, they won't. That's not kind of movie. they'd
It's a
watch.
great movie, though.
It's great. I like it. Like, again, Scorsese, like, never fucking misses.
It's so random.
Oh, yeah.
It is such a... It's not a real typical Scorsese movie.
Well, he does that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, Last Temptation of Christ is very spiritual. Silence is very spiritual.
Yeah.
Bringing Out the Dead with Nick Cage. Ever watch that? Watch that. Yeah.
Saw Silence. That was with Andrew
Silence is
Garfield,
great.
right?
Yep. And Adam Driver.
Yep.
And Liam Neeson. The niece. Yeah, Scorsese's...
Spider-Man was in that one.
Shut the fuck up.
Hit the link in the episode description and get 25% off your first purchase at CBDistillery. There is free shipping on orders of $75 or more. There are gummies, oils, chocolates, drink mixes, bombs, and even more chocolates. You can shop by benefit too. CBD to help relax, for sleep, for pain relief, and it's even good for your pets. There are new Delta 9 THC gummies available in states where it's legalized. Get some today. Want to get some merchandise such as hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, other glasses, anything you need? You can hit the link in the episode description or in the Instagram bio at Schemin Dreamin Pod, or you can check it out on the website yourself at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. If you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show, Two in the Cooler, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Fuck large companies. My old roommate, Andrew Garfield was his Spider-Man. And like he would fight to the death about it.
Why? Those movies sucked.
That's what I said. I was like, dude,
They're
he was
terrible.
too cool to be Spider-Man.
This guy was insane.
Yeah,
They're
she knows.
Yeah.
She knows. Oh shit, we gotta mute his name. Fuck! I said it. Said it twice.
Yeah,
Fuck!
Stop saying the name.
I can't, dude. Andrew, he got called a cocksucker by him. It was the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Andrew got called a cocksucker?
Yeah, by my roommate, because he was like, he looks down on me because I went to community college. I was like, dude.
I think you're just in your own head.
I was like, dude, the two other people that live down the hall from us that hang out with Andrew, that like asked us to come over all the time, they went to community college. They're like his best friends.
Yeah.
And he was like, I just feel like he's such a cocksucker. I was like, Andrew, I heard you've been sucking a lot of cock lately. And he was like, what do you mean? And then went up to him and asked him, like, can you edit this for my movie or something? He was trying to be a director.
What kind of things did he want?
We think porn.
Oh, really?
But he did make he made a web series that he showed me.
Yes.
And it was like a teacher banging a student. Pretty much was what it was about.
Oh, so he just wants to do porn?
Yeah, that's what we think.
Disgusting.
He spoke very inappropriately about women.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Like I had classes with this guy.
Yeah. So he asked Andrew. He's like, "Hey, could you edit this like for me?" And Andrew's like, "Yeah, man, I can do it."
Two guys sucking each other's cocks.
Yeah, and then Andrew was like, "Then I thought," and I was like, "Hold on." He just called me a cocksucker. So he goes, "Actually, no, I'm not gonna do it for you."
No, he should have at least like to his face been like, "Yeah," and then get the thing. See what he wants him to edit.
I know.
I want to see what this guy's making.
I had to have been porn.
First of all, if you want to be a director, and you're just doing porn, you're not a director.
I could probably find his web series, to be honest with you.
It's not.
Well, because didn't he like one time? He had said like, "Oh, I feel really left out. You guys like go out to eat without me."
Oh,
blah
dude,
blah.
yes. This is
and Andrew was like, "Okay, like yeah, we'll definitely invite you next time." And it was like a Monday, and Andrew was like, "Hey man, like we're gonna go out to dinner." Or,
it was me.
Or was that you?
Me.
Okay,
me.
this was you. Not to steal your story. But then wasn't he like, you know not to fucking talk to me when Monday Night Raw is on?
He kicked us out.
He's a wrestling guy too?
Yes.
He used to be, he'd be like, yo, when's the new 2K coming out? I'm like, dude, I think it's like October. He goes, no, WWE 2K.
This man's a child. This man's a
He was 30.
overgrown-
He was 30. I was 19.
Oh, he was 30 and you're 19?
Or he was 20, he was 28.
Disgusting.
Yeah, he was 28. I was 19.
What a sad man and a sad life he lives.
He talked to Ben, cause dude, so the one day he was like, I'm going out to see a band. I don't think I'm gonna be back at Fred tonight. I was like, oh okay. And so Ben came up and I was like, yo, I got an open bed, like you'd stay in this. And so we went out whole night, like got shit faced, spent the whole night out. 5 a.m. My roommate rolls in, and he goes, "Hey, can I have my bed?" And Ben's like, "Oh, dude, like, sorry, man. How long you been doing that?" Because we had like a chair you could sleep in, or like other places. And he was like a half hour. He's like, "You've just been standing over watching me for a half hour." It's like, "Yeah."
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Very creepy.
Oh yeah.
It's very creepy.
He was also imaginary jerk off kind of guy. Because he said he didn't like porn.
Yeah, but there's a difference between me and him.
He said he didn't like porn because of how his directing.
There's a difference. That's a very big difference between.
I feel like who should I jerk? He asked me once. He goes, "Who should I imagine jerking off to tonight?" I was like, "I don't know." He goes, "I was like, what are you into?" He's like, "I'm thinking Karen from The Office."
Karen?
From The Office, yeah.
Wasn't she the
There's
the redhead?
no dark hair.
Oh, Rashida Jones.
You're thinking of Meredith.
All right, Rashida Jones is kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you're thinking Meredith.
Meredith, yeah. Maybe that'd make it even weirder. Yeah, Rashida Jones, I guess that's acceptable.
Yeah, dude,
That's
there's
the
so
only
much
normal thing this idiot has done, I guess.
There's so much shit that, like, dude, when I walked in on him, I was like, I have class from like 3 to like 5:15, or 4:15.
Yeah.
And so I was like, and so I walk in at like 4:30. I went down and grabbed like a sandwich or something. I come in my room, he's just whacking it still. I'm like, oh my god, dude, yeah, you're an hour and a half. Like, dude, I walked in, he was laying down in his bed, hands over his eyes like this.
I don't do that.
He put his hands right over his eyes. I'll never forget it.
Why? He's 28 and doing this?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stop jerking off by the time I hit 30. I'm halfway there. It's unnecessary.
15?
Yeah, you're over 15, buddy.
No, I'm only 13 years old. Faz actually abducted me from a van with Drake.
I needed a new podcast host.
Yeah, and Robert Kraft. And he said, "Come here, Jake. You want to learn how to make a...
You want to do a
You
podcast?
want to do a podcast? Afterwards, you could give me a massage."
Give this old man one.
And I'm like, "Okay, mister."
Yeah, Emily, I forgot that you knew who he was.
Yeah, I had class with him.
What would you say
What
about
were you
women?
saying in class?
Yeah, what you got?
This is your film class.
Yeah.
International.
With witness?
Was it international film?
Class. Yeah, I had international.
Well, what was he saying about women? Sandra Bullock should give back her Oscar.
Is anything? Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
I can hear you.
Like I don't really like remember exact things he said because like we would all have to make at least one remark about the movie. Like it could be
Okay.
anything, basically anything. And just he only ever talked about like all this like mystical stuff about women and like, oh well, they're under a waterfall because blah 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 women and blah. It was always like that. That was the only thing he ever had to say about a movie. And this girl that I was friends with would sit in front of me. And she turned around to me one day and she was like, "Great, I can't wait to hear blah so and so talk about the feminine mystique."
Oh, feminine
like,
mystique.
but it was so like it was all he ever could bring up. It's like, really
that?
nothing else.
What movies would you guys watch?
Like that movie Mustang I was telling you about like the Turkish girls, and they're all like prepubescent in that movie.
Yes, gross.
And like there were some that I don't even remember the names of half these movies.
Yeah.
But like really like not the lighting, not the editing,
Yeah.
not the costumes,
It's always the women.
not the music. It was just only
I
ever
immediately jumped to the directing and the editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's not like a valid thing to talk about.
Yeah, I
Sometimes,
mean, there's some people
but
like,
sometimes it's
yeah.
like you're
Sometimes you
really
have to talk about
reaching.
Cameron Diaz and gangs.
And like
yeah.
and like we had like a women and gender studies minor at our school. Like I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
There's
But my God, dude.
there's
My God. And he would always make the class go over by like 10 minutes. Cause
Oh,
if
he did that for our
If
bio.
he was the last person to talk, he would not shut the fuck
and he was
up.
older than everybody
Yes, and it's like, brother, I'm walking out
there.
of
He's
this
just sitting
room
in
right
class
now.
just talking about the
I
feminine
mean, we were in
mystique.
like a big like auditorium kind
Yeah.
of room, so it was like wasn't like a super intimate class or something,
Damn.
but like my God.
I wish I was in class with him. I'd just say, "Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Dude,
Shut up.
like
You're watching the movie we're on.
the thing is too, like when I first met him, like
Consume art better, you
like
idiot."
he looks like a person that you'd be like, oh, like this guy's probably like just awkward. Like he probably has a hard time like socializing.
Sure.
Like that's what he looked like.
That's what that's what
Like if you
people
looked
look
at him,
me.
you'd be like, okay, this guy seems like he would have a hard time socializing.
Just socializing problems, yeah.
But when
not,
you
like,
talk
weird.
to him, he was kind of like he was a dick.
He was a dick.
He was a dick too.
Yeah.
He was not like nice.
So he's up his own ass, and then he's also fuck off.
He
Consume
told,
art better, you moron.
Did I tell you about when he told
It's
his
not
mom on us?
hard.
Did I talk about when he told his mom on us?
Told his mom.
Yeah, so we watched. He showed us his web series. Me and my friend Justin,
Yeah.
our roommate,
Yeah.
and so he was like showing us like a full episode, like 25 minutes.
Mhm.
And I know at this point in our relationship not to say anything to him because I know he's going to freak out and he might kill me. And so Justin goes, that one actor, he was really fucking bad. Like every time he was on screen, I just couldn't buy it.
Yeah.
That's not too bad, right?
Yeah. That's criticism.
Yeah, and he
Valid.
immediately shuts his laptop, turns off our light. It's like 8:30 p.m. and turns over and goes to bed. And then I was like, oh, damn. And then I was like, you got class tomorrow morning? He's like, yeah. I was like, what time? He's like, 10 a.m. I was like, so you're just going to bed now?
He shuts down like a child?
Yeah, and he was like, yeah. So then I was like, okay. So then he went home that weekend. He comes back, and me, Justin, and Zach are hanging out, and we're like, oh, yo, what's going on, man? Like, hey, welcome back. Like, just saying what's up. Like, how's your weekend and all that shit? And his mom comes up with him. And so we're like...
He's 28?
Yeah. And so she's like, yeah. She's like, I know you've been bullying my... Well, she points at me, and she goes, you're always high. I was like, I'm not high. I don't smoke. And
You're always high and
first of all, is a college... It's college, you moron! Everyone's always high. Who gives a shit?
Oh,
Your son's 28 years old. Why are you Why? Why is he still hanging out with these guys?
And then she points at Justin, and she goes, you've been bullying my son. I'm going to tell the RAs about
yeah, tell the RAs he bullied my son. They won't give a fuck. It's a college dorm. You're 28 years old.
It was so funny, dude.
Oh my God, talk about someone who needs a fucking re-education camp. How is this guy a human being? Is he still there?
So he blocked me on like everything because he would mass post.
You criticize his
he would mass
shitty
post
fucking web series.
He would mass post it on Instagram. Like, you know how you could do like slideshows of 10 pictures? He would post them individually, like 10 pictures all at the same time, like in a row. And I would like all 10 of them. And I was the only one that would like them, and they blocked me. Well, me and Ben would both like him. But he blocked both of us.
What a fucking idiot.
It's just like,
I hate this
you
guy.
can just tell, like, the people
I hate him.
who have been told, yes, like, the things you've made are great. Like, the whole time... I don't know.
By his mom, probably.
Yeah,
it's
and
probably
like,
just his mom saying that.
or like if you're from like a small town and maybe you're like the only person in your friend group who was like into film and stuff, and they were just like captive.
Wow, you know so much about it.
Captive audience for your friend. Like, you can just I know so many of those people.
I
and
wrote
it's
a
just,
couple
like,
scripts
awful.
and then I showed a couple people and they're like, yeah, it's good, but like your dialogue's a little like you gotta work on that.
Like Chris from The Sopranos.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like I must be loyal. L-E to my capo. I got the drop on him, but it says I got the drip on him.
Yep, it's so funny.
Yeah. So they'd be like, yeah, the script's good, like the premise is good, but it's like your dialogue between characters is a little shoddy.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, yeah, you're right.
Because you're
I gotta work
capable
on
of
that.
like.
I'm like, I can't write dialogue.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
there's
fucking
just
shitty at
so
that.
many people incapable of like taking criticism. And
Yeah.
we had a friend. Sorry, not to like take
No,
over the
go
podcast,
over.
but
Let's go
during
with
my capstone, this one kid had said he wanted to like be the editor, and we were like, okay, sure, like no one else wants to do that, you can fucking do it. And so we would watch like rough cuts of the project and be like, oh, we should probably fix this and this, and it was literally just stuff like, oh, could you find like a sound effect to put here, or like do this a little sooner. Literally just
be
like
an editor.
We're all working on this together, we're all doing this, and he'd be like, well, fine, I guess I'll just fucking kill myself, I guess. And it's
You're
like,
an editor!
dude,
you're an editor!
what? Like, it was just so mind-blowing. Like,
what do you think your job is?
Yeah.
You're the editor.
Yeah.
You're not the director. It's not someone coming up and chopping up your shit and being like, well, oh my God, you fucking butchered my fucking movie. You're the editor. That's your fucking job. You have one job as the editor. Holy shit. Yeah. People don't understand how movies work. Your fucking moron friend in college, your fucking idiot editor.
He's my roommate.
Friend is a strong
Yeah, he was my roommate.
God
He's my acquaintance, maybe.
Yeah. Or the other thing is like, when you read someone's script and you can just tell like there's like this badass character. It's like, oh, okay, so you think this is you.
Yep.
This script is about your imaginary version
of
yourself. And then that's when they really take stuff personally.
Yeah.
It's like because you're trying to make this yourself.
I think it's
and
like
you're like offended.
people put in like a
which like
thing.
you can't, whatever. But
yeah, I caught myself doing that. I'm like, I'm not doing. No, I don't want to do that.
But
No,
you can't
this
let
would
it
be
blind
stupid.
you. You
Yeah.
can't let it blind you.
Yeah. For my movie Cowards! Exclamation point. and
As
it's
opposed to Witness.
Yes, Cowards! Exclamation point, and it's about the purchased when they sold off Czechoslovakia to the Germans to keep them happy.
That's your movie?
Yes, that's one of them. And I want the entire movie to be in
You should do like a Borat.
Czechoslovakia and German, but obviously the British and French ambassadors would
You should
be.
do like a Borat type of thing and go to Ukraine.
Yeah. Oh, I would die immediately. I cannot hide how I feel about their country.
No, I mean not on their side.
I would go to Russia and do that, but
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd like that.
No, they'd hate it.
I don't know. Putin might like. I don't think Putin would tolerate someone of my.
Oh, he took a picture of McGregor.
Like, who's this fucking goofy ass motherfucker doing this? It's like he's on my side, but like I don't like his energy.
Yeah. Well, that
Yeah.
you bring Ben and balance it out.
Yeah. No. I I would like to get my German, Czechoslovakian, French, and English movie made eventually.
I want you guys to just do.
It is a story about Croatian fascism and how to deal with it, and they dealt with it the wrong way.
I wish we could find just a middle subject for you and Ben to debate on this, because it would be so funny.
I don't think me and Ben have any debates on like intellectual topics because it's.
Well, you guys are night and
We're
day.
just we're night and day, and it's like things he says. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, I guess. And then things I say, it's like it's too complicated. It's like, all right, yeah, you're right, I guess. That's it.
And then you guys fight about
we just disagree on chores. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
But I think chores can be very intellectual. Not really. No, it's just
it sucks. No,
no,
matter how you
it's
spin
not.
it.
It's I can't even make it an intellectual thing. Just do them. Do the chores.
Just put AirPods in. That makes it easier. Cleaned my whole car today, and I just wore AirPods and listen to music.
Oh, I keep my car just clean constantly.
Yeah, I clean the shit up, man. I pay a lot of money.
I
for
vacuum it every 2 weeks, and then I wipe down the steering wheel, all that. Yeah.
That's what I did today.
Yeah.
And
So this fucking idiot boyfriend of yours in college.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
So his mom came. What was your response to it?
So his mom
Did you blatantly say to him, "This is insane"?
Well,
I would say to him to his face, "You are 28 years old and your mom's here." I would say to his mom too, "Why are you coddling your 28-year-old son?"
Well,
it's college, and I'll also be like, "Why is he still in college rooming with 20-year-olds?" If you're worried about marijuana use, which you should be. Dangerous drug, folks. Marijuana. Oh my God. If you smoke marijuana, you might chill out on the couch and watch cartoons for 2 hours and fall asleep. Do we want our kids doing that? So dangerous.
Well, I'm missing a piece of context here about his mom.
She's hot?
No, well, you're really going to not like it.
All right.
So I hope you finish. I'm going to let you finish that. Really put yourself zen for a second, because you're going to go up here in a second. He didn't have a driver's license. So his mom drove him every weekend. To and from Hamburg.
I can't even get mad at that. I'm going to laugh at the absurdity of this man's life. It's absurd.
Because I did ask him, I was like, why don't you live off campus? Because, you don't like going out. He would get mad at us. Like, if we were watching football Sunday morning, he'd be in bed and, bang on our wall if we were watching in Zach's room, because we were cheering, for football. If
Zach Robinson?
Yeah, Zach Roberts. He was my roommate.
Say his name.
He was my roommate, too.
We like him. I like Zach.
He's a great guy.
I like Zach a lot.
So we would be watching football, and then, we'd cheer.
It's Sunday morning.
Yeah, and he would
watch
just
it all fucking
smacking
day.
the fucking wall. Like, if the Jets or Bills score a touchdown, he's smacking it. Just piss us off. It's not like the football games are that early.
Yeah, we're talking like
No,
what,
they
1
start-
o'clock?
Yeah,
They
we're
start
talking
at noon.
1 p.m.
They start
noon?
at noon.
Noon.
We'll crack a beer by noon.
Like,
Noon.
my God.
It's noon. it's Sunday. Why
And you guys lived in like a suite,
Yeah.
right? So you're not like in his room.
No,
you're
we were in
Zach's
we were
room
we're across the connected
next
bathroom
to
already.
it. Yeah, like
I hate this man. I hate everything he represents.
I'm gonna look. Let me look.
You
Where's
might be
my-
able to
Can I
find
see
him
it?
on Facebook.
Where's my phone?
Can I
Yeah.
see a picture of him?
I can't pull one up. I tried so many times.
Emily, can you pull up a picture?
Can you
of
put
the
it
man?
in our group chat, actually? Can you drop it in the group chat?
My phone is breaking, so I'm gonna have to look it off your phone. I don't. He doesn't have a driver's license.
Because I asked him, I'm like,
28.
dude, you should just live like off
No,
campus.
I'm making a webs.
I was like, you should live off campus. It'd be way easier. He's like, well, I wouldn't be able to get to class because I can't drive.
Learn.
See, I needed you to be Zen.
I did it at 16 years old. It's not hard to learn how to drive a fucking car. It's the easiest thing in the world.
Oh, it's so easy.
Holy shit.
You're
I'm not a good driver, apparently, according to my friends, but I still drive a fucking car everywhere because it's easy as shit.
You can make it from point A to point B.
Just follow the speed limit, go fight. Oh my god, learn to brake, you don't have to park good.
No, I've seen some horrible parks.
I'm a terrible parker.
I'm bad at parking myself.
Only accidents I've ever gotten into was me hitting parked cars trying to park. And there's been 3 incidents.
You're a real bad parker.
I'm a terrible parker.
Luckily, this parking lot was empty pretty much today.
Yes. It's
Oh no! I see you're still.
your mom can let you hang out with your mom all the time. You're 28. You hang out with your mom all the time.
It's like an hour drive.
You can borrow her car. She can teach you a little bit. All you need to learn how to do is parallel park and the 3-point turn.
3-point turns. Easy,
That's it.
too.
And then stop at a stop sign. That's all the driver's test consists of. And I don't know how to parallel park even now. I learned how to do it just to...
Group chat, please.
God damn, I want to run you over with my own fucking car. Speaking of not being... I want to run that man over with my own fucking vehicle and feel his fucking skull crush underneath my Kia Sportage fucking tire.
Oh Jesus Christ!
What
man.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, that was a little much.
It's very violent.
Yeah.
I have a... Alright, so we've been talking about this man for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyone who listens to this show, you shouldn't. Good for you. You're masochists. Enjoy it. How do you not have the same reaction to this person that you've listened to about for like 20 minutes? I'm just finding out about this person now. My mind is shattered.
Well, he moved
I
out
feel
'cause we
like
stopped.
everything I feel about what a worthless. The thing is, you could be someone like that. You could be someone who doesn't drive a car and your mom drives you everywhere. Don't be fucking annoying.
It's
Don't
rude.
crawl
He's
up your own
actually
ass.
like a
Why
rude
are you
person.
crawling up your own ass? You don't have an ass to crawl up to. Oh my god, you can't do basic fucking things and you're so high on yourself. Why? You're not some persecuted intellectual. You can't drive a fucking car. And you're 28. And you live with 20-year-olds.
Well, he's probably.
And you sleep until fucking 1 p.m. on a Sunday.
Hey.
And you're not going out, so you're not hungover. So what's your excuse? You're just lying in bed? What, with your hand over your eyes and jerking off?
Yeah.
I hate him. I hate this man. I
Dude.
hate him so much.
So, he
Idiot. Fucking moron.
He
Do life better.
We did bring him out once though. We brought him to bars.
I'm sorry. I apologize for yelling in your ears. I'm very teed up about just the existence of this man is just very insulting to me.
Yeah, these are the parts of your brother that you don't like, but just like times
No,
5.
Ben's competent.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, he is.
He just doesn't. The only thing I don't like about Ben is he doesn't clean up about
Well,
himself.
this guy also
and he has
wasn't
no
very
attention
clean.
to detail. That's it. Ben can drive a car. He can
Yeah.
dress himself without mom having to come and tuck his wiener into his fucking underwear and pull up his pants for him. and then yell at some 19-year-old for being like, "Why are you making fun of my son?" For a shitty web series. If my mom ever said, "Why'd you criticize one of my son's scripts?" I would kill myself. My God, have some shame.
You have no idea.
People don't have shame, and this is a shameless man. This man should have a lot of shame.
So, I don't know if you know this, but he also didn't shower, like dead serious. So he would tell. So I had a 9 a.m. class, and Justin the one time texted me. He's like, "Yo, are you in class?" And it was like 9:15. I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm in class." He's like, "Dude, I hear the shower going. I thought for sure it was you because it wasn't me or Zach." He was like, "Can you believe he's actually showering?" Because he told me that the gels from your body clean you better than.
No, they don't.
They can.
No, they don't.
No deodorant. I had to sleep with an air freshener that I bought from like the dollar store underneath my bed because of how bad my room smelled. And we would have like 2 people come in and like clean, like our toilet and shit. And I would be like, "I'm sorry, like that smells so bad in here."
Because of him?
Yeah, and they'd be like, "Oh no," they're like, "No, honey, we know it's not you." Like,
I shower twice a day. Sometimes I think that's excessive.
Yeah, I'm usually at once.
One, it's in the morning before work.
Yeah,
I actually wash myself. When I come home from work, that's more of like a rinse.
Yeah,
this is
just a body shower.
Yes, be like 5 minutes just to rinse everything off, and then like I actually
feel good to chill now.
I shampoo my hair just once a day in the morning.
Yeah,
I don't do it at night.
That's what you're supposed to do, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
The concept of I've gone 2 days without showering once.
Oh, he went 2 weeks.
You are so greasy and disgusting. I've already seen a picture of this man. I already know how greasy and disgusting this fucker is in general. I can't imagine him not showering for 2 fucking weeks. He's not an adult. You're a fucking child. You are beyond a child.
Oh, yeah.
Even as a child, I would still shower at least twice a day.
Loved showering as a child.
Me too.
I loved it.
Looked forward to it.
Once I graduated from bath to shower, I'm like, I'm never going back. This is the best fucking
I haven't
thing
taken
in
a
the
bath
world.
since I was a kid.
No, fuck
No,
baths.
I have not either.
Ben does. He lays down.
Yes.
No, he lays down in a
the
shower.
Yeah, that's a bath.
I've taken a bath once.
You have to be vertical in the shower.
I've taken a bath once.
I think it depends on how the
can't
water's
be
coming out.
horizontal.
How is the water coming out, Jake?
Yeah, it's
It's about body position.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah, I took a bath once in the last year, but that was like a sexual
You're just
thing.
sitting in your own filth.
Yeah,
Did
it
you
was.
say it was sexual?
It was a sexual thing.
Ugh.
It
Were you
was
soaking?
gross, too. Let me say that. I was not happy with that.
No, it's gross,
It's
dude.
the
You
concept.
probably had every fluid coming out of your body in that bath.
The idea of it is okay. In practice, it's like, this is horrific. I'm getting out.
Yes, it was. I did not enjoy the experience. Bad review. But hey, at least I was washing. There was soap in the tub, buddy. Guess what this fucker's doing? 2 weeks and just laying in bed. Does he wash his sheets? They're probably grimy as fuck.
No, he doesn't wash his sheets.
He gets his cum all over his sheets too.
If he's not showering, he's not washing his sheets.
I fucking hate this guy.
White t-shirt guy too. So many white t-shirts.
Yeah.
So many.
Like a beanie that just kind of never is removed.
Ugh.
Just he had a like carousel of white t-shirts.
Yeah. I know it sounds like we're just being an asshole to this guy, but he was a fucking prick. So like I know it's not like we're bullying
He watched
some
me sleep
And
once.
he was
we're not like bullying a very kind like human.
Yeah,
I just
maybe
know
like,
that Jake would not love the person that this guy
would
is.
assault him if I saw him right at this minute.
So the funniest thing
I
is,
would have a visceral reaction. I'd have to assault this man.
I want to say like 2 years ago, me and my girlfriend were out to dinner.
Kill him.
And
Yeah.
we're eating. You know John Mary's, like the pizza sub place in Hamburg.
I don't.
It's over by
by Hamburg.
Yeah, it's out in Hamburg. You know the one on like Abbott, right?
Not really.
Well, it's like a little like
Hamburg
mom
that
and
well.
it's like a
mom and pop, but
yeah,
good
like,
food.
well, yeah, it's okay food. It's okay. But
So why were you out there?
We were just out. We were out doing something that day and just stopped there and got food.
Well, you don't like go out with you're like, well, let's get good food, but let's get okay food. Why settle?
Well, dude, you want to spend a bunch of money at 3 p.m.? No, you would spend more money at somewhere nicer later.
Well, then just wait for later. Then you
know, no, I'm hungry now, man. Okay. I'm out. I'm hungry.
All right. We'll agree to disagree on that. I don't hate you like I hate this other man.
So this is beyond the point.
It's beyond the point.
So we are we're eating and we hear these people like so we're like this, and then there's people probably by where Emily's desk is.
Okay.
And we could hear them talking, and we're like, man, what the fuck are these people talking about? Like, this shit is so weird.
Yeah.
Like it was just like getting really loud and like talking about weird shit.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, hold on, like looking. I'm like, that guy was in my roommate's web series. I was like,
in the porn series?
Yep, he was the main character.
Was it like, all right, describe the web series to me. Was it like porn or like
it was porn without the sex?
This man's a virgin. He's a virgin, right? This man has to be a virgin?
He had a special ed girlfriend, and he's also
bisexual. So he fucked a retard?
Oh my god.
Don't say that!
Well, you just said he had a special ed girlfriend.
Yes!
What else are you doing? I'm sorry, that's what you're doing?
Yeah, but you don't have to do it to her.
No, I mean, that's not insulting to the girl, but you're a supposedly competent-minded person, and then you're dipping into the special ed?
We need to drop these in here. I can't find him.
Like this type of like web, you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, women having violence done on them.
Oh, everything's very sexual.
Yeah, so it was like she was like, I need you to stay like after class today, and then he stays after, and he's like, and then they start flirting and looking at each other and shit. Yeah, it's like that stuff. I'll send you guys a link to an episode in the group chat.
I need to know more about this man, but I also I feel a very tingling urge in my body to.
I think this is a still from something more recent.
No, it's very sexualized. But it's sexualized.
I need all of these.
It's sexualized from a man who's never had like normal sex in his entire life.
Well, dude, so how I found out
with the special ed girl.
Well, so how I found out was it was like our first day together. And he's like, "So are you single?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm single." He was like, "You be bringing girls back here?" I was like, "Yeah, I mean, if everything goes right, I hope so."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Do you think you could help me like meet a girl?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, you know, like I was like, well, what did you have a girlfriend before?" And he was like, "Yeah, I had a girlfriend for like a year and a half." And I was like, "Oh, what was she like?" And he was like, "Well, she was in special ed." And I was like, "I don't know how well I can help you if that's the case."
So he was.
Also, that's the first thing you're gonna bring up about your girlfriend.
Oh, she was
Not
in special
like
ed.
He said she was easy
not
to
anything
manipulate.
about like
Not
personality-wise or
did you
like
hear what he just said? Did you hear what Fast said?
What?
She was easy to manipulate.
Is what he said.
Is what he told me.
Oh, so yeah, he's just a shitty person too, but he can't.
Me and Emily did tell you he was a dick. He doesn't look like you. Like
he has that like adorkable. Wait, he's not
Yes.
adorable, but like the thing where he's like, "But I'm so harmless."
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Not.
You're a shitty fucking sociopath who can't do anything either. You're not even a competent sociopath. Oh my
There's the
god!
name of the episode, Adorkable. We got to do that. That's so funny.
Like the thing that. All right, that's horrible. What he's doing with the special, like what I said about him, fucking whatever.
Yeah,
Someone
we're
of
gonna retract that.
Someone of lower mental capacity, you should not be messing around with.
No, that's just wrong.
And then when you say they're manipulative, what do you mean they're of lower mental capacity? By nature, they can't help it.
No, they can't, and it was really sad, and it's an awful thing.
What a low-grade fucking idiot sociopath this kid is. If you're at least a high grade, maybe I'd respect you. Maybe you actually manipulate someone of a higher mental capacity. Maybe you could drive your own fucking car. You don't have your mom. What, your mom also drove you and your mentally disabled girlfriend on dates? At 27 years old? What kind of a person is this?
Oh, he's from Hamburg.
Is he still there?
Wow, dude, do you think he took his car and
think
went off
so.
to the sunset?
I think so.
We gotta. Damn.
I
wish Andrew.
took his car into the sunset. Sorry. That's funny. This is also the time I was on this show. This is also all Jake and I talked about.
It's so.
Which was fine.
Was it?
Because we both.
I
know.
don't listen.
This
to
was
it, so.
no. This was like 2 years ago at this
Yeah.
point or something. Like, but
Well, the first times Ben wasn't.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
I
we haven't talked about him in a while.
Been a minute.
But I'm glad that Jake now knows.
just
who he is.
Yeah.
I am.
Jake's the only
filled-
person that actually hasn't met him too in person.
I don't need to meet this. If I meet him, I will assault the man. I will assault him.
I think Andrew might assault him too if he ever sees him again.
I want his address and I want to assault this man immediately. You're just one. It's not even we're making fun of you because you're incompetent and you don't live life.
No,
you're
I mean-
also a terrible person.
See, I felt bad because I was like, like.
It's not even
But I
in a
can't.
funny
He's a
way
dick.
either. It's not even funny. I'm just viscerally angry. I'm so pissed off at this man. It can't even be funny to me.
Dude, it's hilarious to me. It's great. I was super pissed at him for a while. So.
How can you not be pissed at him 24/7? Holy shit.
Well, there's only one person that got called a cocksucker.
By it. Why would he? First of all,
Going to Andrew is the funniest one.
I gotta talk to
Because
Andrew.
me and Justin were such dicks to him too.
Yeah.
We would egg him on and stuff to like.
All because he
shit.
thought Andrew didn't like him because he went to community college.
Oh,
Yep.
not because you're a fucking incompetent guy who can't drive a car, sleeps in your room all day, and not because you also, in your own words, manipulated a special ed girl into being your girlfriend. The only girlfriend you ever had was somebody of special needs that you, in your own words, manipulated. Not because of that. Not because of any failings of your own actual character as a human being. Not any of that. No, it's because I went to community college. That was the sticking point in his head.
Well, so he did.
Not because you're an evil piece of shit.
Well, he joined the film club.
Of course he did.
And he met a
Classic.
girl. He said we had a store in our building. It was
Yeah.
like you could go down and like get a bag of chips or a pop or something.
Sure.
And so me, Justin, and him went down the one day. And he was like, the girl at the desk was like talking to him. She's like talking about film club and stuff. And we're like, oh, like Brian, like that girl was like talking to you. Like maybe you should go back down and try and get her number or something. And after we got back to my room. So he like, me and Justin are just standing there. He's like, both of you lift up your shirts. So we both just flashed it real quick. And he lifts up his shirt and he goes, this is why I can't talk to women.
It's
Work on that!
Dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah, just be
Like, do you
confident.
know how many friends I had, people I knew, who maybe weren't in, like, the best shape, but they were so
I had
personable?
my most sex when I was out of
Yeah,
shape.
like, if you can be funny
I
and
lost
nice,
weight, but I was
like,
out of shape, and I still had sex.
there are
It's
people
not
who
hard.
don't care.
Oh my
Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, just be nice. I don't know, like...
Be a
Yeah,
human.
it's
Be a
soup.
human. Be a human being. Be a human being.
You'll
be a
find
competent-
somebody.
Be a
you know.
competent operating human being. But no, this is antithetical to this is antithetical to this kid. It's an inconceivable. It's inconceivable to him. It's beyond universes he could possibly imagine in his mind. So what would he rather do? Not get in shape and actually talk to someone who might be interested in him? No, he'd rather dip into the special ed classes. Oh my God, what a fucking horrible person. God damn, I fucking hate this guy so fucking much.
Well, what time are we at here?
Like 54 minutes.
All right. Well, you got anything else you want to close with?
No!
Okay. Well,
No!
Oops.